So very very unique situation that we have with Christian, Matt, and myself. I've known these guys. I don't know if they share this with you, but I've known those guys outside of Concorde. I've known them for many years, going back to another school. So we're very very close. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if you see how they interact with each other, but we're very 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 close. We see each other on the weekends. We again, very tight knitted group. So the thing that's really helped us achieve success, you hear it all the time. I did not understand this concept until the last several years. It's so true, so cliche, but it's teamwork. And I'll give you an example. A lot of times, from what I've seen, or sometimes there's barriers. There's barriers. That's not my student. That's not my program. That's not my employer. A typical opportunity in San Diego, a job opportunity would be Matt generating a job lead. All three of us are calling and identifying the right candidates. We identify the top two, top three. We bring them in. I would maybe do the mock interview. Christian would build the portfolio. We would send them off to interview. Matt would follow up on the employer. So here's one opportunity where Matt's touching the graduate, I'm touching the graduate, and Christian's touching the graduate. So really teamwork. Really, what I and Gabrielle, you've been doing this. I know you're seasoned, so I mean I'm sure this is just going to be a reiteration of what you already know. But what's helped us is relationships, student relationships. We're in the classrooms. We're visible from day one, from orientation. This is the typical spiel we would give. Hey, how you doing? This is Mike, Christian, and Matt. Graduate employment. Graduate employment. What does that mean to you? You help us find employment? Bingo. Perfect. So if we are the people that help in securing employment, we should be your best friend. That's where you're here, right? You're here because of the career. You're here because of the job. You're here to get into healthcare, and that's what we fulfill. So what I would suggest to you, I'm talking to graduates now, so what I suggest to everybody is make yourself visible. What does that mean? Make yourself visible. Pop your head in our office every week, every other week. Even if we're not talking about resumes, even if we're not talking about interviewing, maybe we want to talk about how was that new movie? How was that sports game? How was your weekend? Because we want to get to know the man and we want to get to know the woman. So what happens is you end up in a situation where you have full buy-in from the students and then eventually graduates when they finish. The culture we've created here, we're in the hallways, we're high-fiving folks. We're being invited into potlucks. On and on. You really build that strong relationship here on campus. So again, when they finished, they're more inclined to take direction, right?
Right.
I don't want to run into a situation where a graduate finishes. I call them, hey, how you doing? This is Mike, calling from the graduate employment department. I see you just finished. Congratulations. We're here to help. Who is this? Yeah, this is Mike from the graduate employment. What do you do? I don't want that to happen. I want the exact opposite to happen. In fact, they finish. It's like, Mike, I can't believe this day has come. I'm so excited. Let's. Now's the time. It's you and it's me. So the first thing is getting the students on board,
Right.
and really holding them accountable, holding the students accountable. When I first started doing this years ago, I wanted to do everything. I wanted to write every resume. I wanted to develop leads for every single graduate. My approach has been really student management. And should a graduate finish, a typical goes as follows. They come in, we do a quick orientation, we set clear expectations, clear standards. We talk about job searching techniques, we talk about interviewing techniques. It's about an hour-long session, just a typical job club. And then we would have a one-on-one visit another day. We meet the graduate, we build the resume, we assist them with the resume, we get them packaged, interview ready, resume ready, and we give them instruction what they should do. I'm a huge advocate. I love Craigslist. I know a lot of people do not like Craigslist, but I love Craigslist. I send them to Craigslist, apply to X jobs. I want you to copy and paste the cover letter in the body. I want you to attach your resume. In the subject line, put Mike, John Smith's resume, Jessica Smith's resume, dash, motivated medical assistant, exceptional dental assistant, bilingual medical office administrator, some sort of adjective that's going to get that employer's attention. And here's one thing that we do, Gabrielle, that's a little different, and I think you'd appreciate this. Our students, they're going to externship, they're working 6 to 8 weeks, they're doing a good job, they're essentially working for free. I believe, should they perform well, that warrants a letter of reference, a letter of recommendation. We don't demand anything, but we earn it. We earn it. Get one from the doctor. Get one from the manager. Get one from the back office lady you made friends with. I will write all you graduates, I'm talking to the graduates, I will write you all the most amazing letter of recommendation. Let's just build this rapport, and should you earn it, I will write this for you. Right? So what we do, we get those physical piece of paper, the letters of recommendations, the physical pieces of paper, and we scan them, okay? And now that paper becomes a digital copy.
Okay.
So we attach the resume, followed by one letter of recommendation, two letters of recommendations, three letters now, and you know, the catchy subject line with a beautiful resume and beautiful cover letter. And I tell you, Gabrielle, people are getting phone calls after phone calls after phone calls. I don't want to run into a situation where, okay, so that I give them that advice. The second visit, we do what we call a power hour. We do a power hour, and basically we will have a graduate come in, interview ready, appropriately dressed, and the goal of that meeting is to set up an interview. Okay, and we're literally firing off phone call after phone call after phone call after phone call. And I'm going to give you one of my best techniques, and we've adopted this here in San Diego. This has changed my life, literally,
Okay.
professionally and personally, because of the opportunities it's created for me. So when I first started doing this, I would call an employer, a cold call. I would respond to an ad. Hey, how you doing? My name is Mike Barron. I'm calling from such and such college. I'm from the Career Center. Are you folks hiring? No? Okay, thank you. Click. And I'd call someone else. Hey, how you doing? Mike Barron. Calling from the Career Center. I'm a career advisor. Wanted to reach out to you. I'm curious to know if you're hiring. I have resumes. No? Okay, thank you. Click. And I would do this over and over and over again. So the problem was, I'm asking open-ended questions. So I'm getting an open-ended response, which is no, right? 99% of the time. And not just that, there's nothing enticing about it. There's nothing making that employer say yes. Are you hiring? Very vague. There's nothing that's engaging them. So had to make a change. So what we do is we'll bring in a graduate that we trust. We'll do our power hour. And the approach goes as follows: ring, ring, ring. Hey, can I speak to the manager, please? Who's speaking? This is Mike Barron. Well, what is this regards to, sir? I don't think you understand me. I need to speak to the office manager. Okay, I don't want to be rude to people, but I'm willing to push people because I know I have somebody good for them. So I will take this approach. The manager gets on the phone. Hello, this is Jeff. This is Sarah. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Sarah. How you doing? My name is Mike Barron. I'm the manager of the Career Center at Concorde Career College. I wanted to reach out to you. I have a graduate right now. She's a medical assistant. I wanted to refer her to you. Her name is Jessica Smith. She is a 4.0 student. She's an honor student. I mean, this gal is like a breath of fresh air. Very upbeat, very peppy. I mean, just she lights up a room. I'm looking at my board right now. We have 180 medical assistant graduates. And let me tell you, this gal is the premier graduate. How can I refer someone stellar to you? Someone like Ms. Jones? Well, Mike, if she's that good, if he's really that good, send over the resume, and if we're interested, we'll call her. I'll take it up with the doctor. Okay, sure, fair enough. But real quick, I work with Jessica every day, and I know tomorrow morning she's available tomorrow morning. She actually has a retail job. She works in the evenings. But she can come in tomorrow morning. What's a good time for her to come in? Is it 9 or 10? You tell me. Gabrielle, it's like the deer in the headlights. It's 9 or 10. I tell you what, she'll be there at 9. and it's a crazy phenomenon that happens.